All right, so a little piece of advice. If you're going out in Mexico, don't bring thousands of dollars worth of items with you, especially if you're going jet skiing. And even more important, don't ruin my day. Hey, what's up, guys? Happy Sunday. I hope everybody's having a very relaxing and chill day. Welcome to another Sunday edition of Ship Life Stories, where I tell you guys all about crazy, wild, fun, even scary stories that happened while I was working on board as a cruise ship crew member. So in today's story, I'm going to take a little bit more of a relaxed approach and tell you guys about a story of an unfortunate soul. Now don't worry, somebody did not get fired in this one, but this was just unfortunate. And it was honestly, I don't know if you want to call it a rookie mistake or just a mistake in general. Somebody messed up. And it even ruined my day, which I'm not really happy about, even to this day. And this was months ago. I'm still thinking about it. My entire day got ruined. Now, here's what happened. So while working on cruise ships, guys, we go to a lot of different ports. But here's the thing. Itineraries tend to change quite a bit. So there might be a port that we go to maybe 2 or 3 times out of the entire contract. That one in particular just happened to be Cozumel, Mexico. Now, here's the thing about Mexico. Mexico is hands down one of my favorite places of all time. I love Mexico. Even when I'm not on the ship, I do fly there frequently. Being in Florida, it's not really an expensive flight. So I know Mexico pretty well, from Valladolid to Cancun to Playa del Carmen, all the way down to Cozumel. I know the area. Now, we just happened to be going to Cozumel. And I decided that I wanted to show my friends around since I knew the area. I knew where the good deals were. I knew where all the cool stuff was. So the thing is, I decided to take some friends. Now, here's the thing, guys. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like a strict person when it comes to going out. There are rules when it comes to going out. All right. If for example, people aren't there on time and you've already made the plans and they don't show up, that's a problem for me because there's no reason. Like, why would you not be there at a certain time when we only have a limited amount of time? For those of you guys that have been on ships, you only got about maybe at times 5 or 6 hours to go do what you want to do. So anyway, just getting back to the point, we were going to go out, and I had the entire day off. That's usually how it went down, being in entertainment, obviously. And I was with a couple of the spa workers. So who was with me? I think it was Lisa, a guy from my show, Jay, Alana, and the other girl, Carly, which ended up causing all of the problem. And, we decided to go off on the ship. Now, I had the whole day off, but they didn't. They had to be off back on the ship for their spa shift. And I think it was like 2 o'clock or something like that. And I didn't have to be back on until 5. But I decided to show my friends around anyway because I honestly didn't want to go off the whole port day alone. I'm used to it, but, friends are nice to have some time, right? But anyway, so we get off the ship, and the thing is, I told them I was going to go get a car, which is pretty cheap. It's fairly cheap, guys. If you go off the port in Mexico, you can get a car for under $100 for the entire day. So I got a Jeep, and, it depends on who you go to. You give them enough money, you don't have to even show a license sometimes over in Mexico. It's a crazy place. But I ended up getting the Jeep, which it just kind of irked my nerves a little bit that nobody even bothered to pitch in. No, actually, Lisa did, but that was it. Nobody bothered to help me out for the Jeep, and I paid for the whole thing by myself. And I ended up basically feeling like I was like the chauffeur or something like that. I'm like, dude, I'm not an Uber. I do it part-time here, but I'm not doing it while I'm off the ship. Anyway, so we go around, and the thing is, I was going to take them jet skiing, which, it's a normal thing to do, right? Like, we just go jet skiing. There was a guy I go to. We can get, like, an hour for, like, I kid you not, literally, like, $30 USD, which is nothing, obviously. And we go over to the spot. I knew the guy. Oddly enough, he has the most cliche name, a stereotypical name you could ever think of. His name was Hector.
Hola,
so I went to go see Hector, and we go get the jet skis, and things took a turn for the worse. It just de-escalated from there. So we all got jet skis, right? Some people wanted to partner up. I think it was who was it? My friend Jay. He ended up coming with me, and then Lisa and Carly ended up joining together. Now, me and Jay were cool, so the thing is, like, I didn't mind, whatever, like, we all pitched in half and half. It's like $15 a piece, which is nothing, obviously. And we get on the jet ski, we go out. Now, the thing is, in this particular place where we went jet skiing, there is like a specific spot to go jet skiing. So you gotta take one jet ski to get to the other place where you can jet ski, if that makes any sense. Now we get out there, and everybody put all their personal belongings in that one jet ski to be transported over, while everybody has waited for the other jet ski to come back to take them. So we're out jet skiing, and we're doing our thing or whatever. We're hanging out. I found out for whatever reason, Lisa cannot drive a jet ski whatsoever. She almost killed me twice. I don't know, maybe because she's Irish or what. And they're on the opposite sides of the street, which I don't see how that applies. But she almost killed me like 3 times, just like she's making like right-hand turns and like looking like the opposite way, like not looking where she's going at all, just hitting one of these. And I'm freaking out, so I kept my distance. Now, all the while, I guess for whatever reason, you have Carly, who went out jet skiing. She decided to take her brand new Ray-Bans, which, I mean, I'm not a big guy. I'm not a big guy on Ray-Bans at all. I don't really see the point of buying $100 to $200 glasses. But apparently she had just bought some Ray-Bans, all right? And she decided to wear them out on the jet ski, which is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of in my life. I didn't get it. But anyway, so Lisa took a sharp turn. I'm sure you guys know where I'm going with this. The glasses, they fall into the water. Bloop, gone. Forever. And she gets mad at Lisa. She has the audacity to start yelling at Lisa and getting mad. And I told her, I said, why in the hell would you wear some brand new $100, $200 Ray-Bans out on a jet ski? It doesn't make sense. It's like a water motorcycle. You're going to make some sharp turns and whatnot. Things are going to happen. You might even fall off. She fell off, and that's how the whole thing started. But anyway, those are gone. Never saw them again. And things end up getting worse. So, after the fact, while we were transporting everybody back and all their belongings, we were just kind of in a rush because they didn't have that much time. So I was going to take them over to this little sea turtle spot. And we were going to go over there and go snorkeling, hanging out over there. And all the while, it was like maybe, I think it was like a 20-minute ride. And who was it? It was Carly. She wanted to drive. And the thing is, so Carly is from the UK. Things are opposite sides of the road, obviously. And she wanted to drive. So, she was just excited. So I told her just make sure she's paying attention to what she's doing because it's stick on, the left side of the car instead of the right, blah, blah, blah. She drove like a maniac and, grinding gears, everything. But anyway, so here's where things got really bad. So Carly tells Lisa, she said, Lisa, take a picture of me or record me while I'm driving. And she goes, my phone is in my bag. So this girl just happened to buy a brand new, I think at the time it just came out, like the iPhone X, something like that. Whatever new phone came out in February, right? So she had just got this brand new phone, right? And you already know that phone's over $1,000. Just bought it. Her Ray-Bans and everything, like her parents had just came on the ship, so they gave her all these little gifts and whatnot. And I guess she bought it over there. Her parents brought it to her, whatever the case is. But the phone's nowhere to be found. She's like, oh, it's in my bag. And she's like, your bag's not here. Right? We look around, her bag just happened to be in there, and her phone was MIA, it was gone. So we had to turn all the way back around. Okay, we're almost to this place. We had to turn all the way back around and go back to the place that we were jet skiing at and go look for it. So we talked to the guy, I talked to Hector, and I basically told him the situation. And Carly was not happy about it. She's like, oh, you guys stole my phone, blah, 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 already assuming things. It's like, that's not going to help the situation, obviously. Guys, don't accuse anybody of anything until you know for a fact that they took it, all right? But even then, things happen. You know what I mean? If you make stupid decisions, stupid things are going to happen. But it's going to show you that, most people that are, and this girl was a very smart girl, all right, very educated, but that just goes to show you that most people that are educated aren't very street smart, to say. But she's blaming this guy, making all these accusations, yelling about her phone. And I talked to her. I was like, okay, show me the bag. This bag had no zipper. This bag had no place to lock in whatever item she had. So basically what we were assuming happened is that the phone fell out of the bag somewhere. And who knows who had that jet ski after the fact. So that phone is gone. $1,000 phone, gone. Right? All the while, even after that, she apparently had some money in there as well, which she neglected to tell any of us. I guess she felt bad, or she was a little ashamed to say she had over $500 cash in that bag as well that did not close. So she lost her Ray-Bans, she lost her phone, she lost her money, all within this time frame. Okay? And then after the fact, we sat there for like an hour and some change. By the time everything was said and done, it was still a 30-minute ride back to the ship. it was time for them to go back on the ship. So we had to rush all the way back to the port where my ship was, and they got out of the car, and this girl's pissed off at everybody. Didn't say thank you, didn't say anything for all the help or wasting the time. She left. And so did Lisa, and then Alana. They all had word. Which left, it was just me. Steven had to go meet up with some other friends that happened to be in another ship that was ported as well. So it was just me. And we had like 2 hours left. And I was like, okay, well, I'm by myself. I got this car. But thing is, to get back and forth into the port, it takes a while. It takes a minute. And I didn't want to have to rush later on by myself trying to get back, trying to take this car back when everybody in the other 5 ships are trying to get back to the ship. It would have taken an hour. So that pretty much ruined my entire time with that car that I had. I had to take it back because it didn't make any point. There was no point in me trying to keep it and go out where I needed to go because I would be possibly missing the ship or be late. And I didn't want that to happen. So I returned the car. So it goes over like $100 gone, okay? And my whole day gone. Everything I had planned, trying to show these people around and have them, have a good time, done. So I was just kind of pissed off. My whole day got ruined over that one little incident. But either way, this girl lost about $2,000 worth of items and money. And it happened to me basically. I ended up meeting some breakdancers that I knew over there, had a good time with them, but still my entire day was ruined, and I don't like wasting money on pointless things either. But that's basically what ended up happening. So it's short, quick stories for you guys. Just moral of the story, just if you're gonna go out in Mexico, guys, whatever you do, just make sure you keep track of your items. Do a life check, all right? Do a little pat down whenever you get up. Make sure you got everything, all right? Especially when you're traveling internationally. I know a lot of people are a little bit more fearful when they're traveling internationally or whatever, and a little bit more paranoid. Just do that life check to make sure you have all your belongings and everything, all your valuables, all right? I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up, guys. I actually have to go to practice. I got a competition coming up, which I'm probably going to lose. But anyway, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, I'm going to leave my link for my Instagram. Make sure you add that. And if you guys have any, personal questions, you can also hit my email up, which I'll leave below. And don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, all that other good stuff. And until next Sunday, I'll see you guys later. Take it easy.